Let's see here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything on that yet or not. It's first time trying to record over here. I'm trying to get it figured out. Trying to work on this computer over here. Let me see. Not exactly a genius on these computers. I'm just starting to get that phone figured out. It wasn't. Let me see. Come on, baby. There it is. Black screen, huh? What's it doing that for? Fuck's the screen black? Fuck, that motherfucker's blurry as fuck, ain't it? Damn, I'm gonna have to get a new fucking camera. What's going on, y'all? Man, I was up last night creating some thumbnails for a couple new videos. I turned this fucking volume down. It's the first time going live here, fellas. Let me try to work the kinks out here. I think I did it. Oh. Still got an old Christmas tree up. I'm gonna been up all year. Right, let me see. Yeah, now my Twitter's closing down on me over here. So what do y'all think about this market income news here? Let me see. Let me see. I could just straighten out a little better here. Drop my fucking pencil. Oh. Can y'all still hear me? Somebody let me know if y'all can still hear me. Man, I tell you what, fucking Odell Beckham to the Browns, that's a hell of a move right there, really. Really breaks my heart, though, because I was kind of looking at Callaway or Landry as a little bit of a sleeper there. I think Landry's going to be getting a little more open in the slot, though. Think about it. Oh, let me know what's going on, y'all, because I guarantee I'm behind. I just got up pretty much. My Twitter feed ain't working here. Psst. Yeah. Somebody there with me? Said one watching. That's probably me. That's fine, though. I'm just trying to work the kinks out here. If you are there, I appreciate it, though. Can you hear me? If you're there, at least let me know if you can hear me. Man, this camera just looks like my fucking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new camera, man. This camera ain't gonna work. This camera ain't gonna work, fellas. Fucking blurry ass bitch. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man, because I ain't been making videos for about a month or two. Had pretty much 98.6% like percentage, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, last night all my videos get hit with 5 or 10, 12 dislikes apiece. Somebody's trying to put a hit out on me, is what I said in the comments. Somebody don't like what I'm doing here. Somebody is hating. Little pieces of shit. Anybody there? Yeah, I guess not. I'm gonna leave it like this for a minute. Just try to, for some reason, this computer, I can't get my fucking Twitter to work properly here. Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Yeah, I'll raise this up a little bit. Let's see. Looking at my shit here. Anybody. If you hear say anything, man, we can talk about anybody. I know quite a bit about every team in the league, really. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Mark Ingram, man, they got him for cheap, didn't they? My God, that's cheap. Mark Ingram's a fucking beast. I don't know why they went after Mark Ingram, though, man. They had Gus Edwards, Kenneth Dixon. They traded that pick for Ty Montgomery last year. I think it was a fifth rounder for Ty Montgomery. And then they just let him go. What the hell they're thinking? What else happened this morning? Anything else happened this morning I didn't see about? I think, I seen one of. I don't know, man. It's just for fantasy purposes, man. There's been a lot of activity that I'm not really liking here. Really. I don't know. There's pluses and minuses about everything here, though. I think that pretty much. Fuck's free streaming up. I don't know. That really threw me off there with the Bucks, though, man. I really like Humphreys. I was kind of hoping he'd go somewhere better than the Titans. And then the Eagles, whatever the hell they're doing, they get Deshaun Jackson back. I mean, what are the Eagles doing? They go out, they win a Super Bowl. All right. Then they use their first round draft pick the next year to draft a tight end, old Dallas Goddard. And you already got one of the top two or three best tight ends in the league with Zach Ertz. So then you use your first rounder on Dallas Goddard. Then you go ahead and trade a fifth rounder for Golden Tate. And then you let him go. And then you bring back Deshaun Jackson after 10 years. You go ahead and bring him back. You go ahead and let your Super Bowl winning quarterback go to free agency, and then you keep Carson Wentz, who can't stay healthy, who had one good season, and everybody still thinks he's a Hall of Famer or something. Yeah, and then you go pick up Jay Ajayi. Eagles are just falling apart, man. But as far as the Bucks go, I guess it looks like with Godwin and looks like it's going to be the Godwin, Mike Evans, OJ Howard show right there. So with Jackson and Humphreys leaving, that definitely raises up Chris Godwin. Another one I like that kind of got raised up here is Sterling Shepard. He definitely goes up with Odell leaving. Yeah, Sterling Shepard. I mean, Barkley's probably about the same. He's gonna make it happen one way or the other. It's going to be a little tougher. He's going to have a little more attention on him. He's still going to be good, though. And I mean, I think that ups, Sterling Shepard and Evan Green Ingram. That helps both them nicely. Also, we got Le'Veon to the Jets. I think he's going to be fine there. Some few people's a little down on it because the Jets aren't exactly, you know, greatest show on turf or anything. But if you look at Elijah McGuire's stats the last 4 or 5 games last year, he was pretty useful. So I think Bill's going to be fine. Plus, if you remember, Isaiah Crowell had that game where he ran for like 200 yards. And I mean, if Isaiah Crowell can run for 200 yards and Elijah McGuire was a decent fantasy football guy in the fantasy football playoffs, then Bill would be all right. Plus, they're adding Crowder over there, so now they got Crowder and Anunwa and Herndon and Robbie Anderson. I mean, they got a slew of guys now. Raiders picking up AB. Man, we got they need to sign Jared Cook. I mean, he had 900 yards almost last year. He's led the Raiders in every receiving category, and they haven't re-signed him yet. That don't make sense to me. Anybody there, just say something. We talk about whatever. Yeah, here. Yeah, I guess I could have went over to Twitter and said that I was live on there, huh? Go ahead and retweet that for 420. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Somebody try to get me, y'all. Everything's going good with my videos. Somebody put the hit out on me. Mark Ingram, though, man, he was one of my guys on my top 100 I did where he was one of my bonus guys because I like him and I was just waiting for him to get slotted in. If you see my top 100, I didn't have Bill, AB, or Ingram ranked in my top 100 because I was saving them to see where they went. So now I'm about to slot them all in. I'm kind of excited about that. And it's going to be nice because clearly Bill, he's going to be going in right around the first round somewhere. And then Brown, I'll have him in second round more than likely. I'll have Brown in the second. And then probably throw Ingram in fourth, fifth, maybe sixth round. I got him in there somewhere. So that's just three more guys that just made my list better right there. That's why I like doing that. It's pretty awesome. I mean, you got to look at Bell as a first round running back now. Ain't no way around that. Imagine y'all agree with me. I mean, shit. Right now, with you got with the questions you got with McCaffrey, Melvin Gordon was a little hurt last year. We got McCaffrey. You don't know if Cam's coming back, and then you got Todd Gurley got his arthritis in his knee and everything. So knock those three guys out. Really, in my eyes, you got Ezekiel Elliott at 1. Then you got Kamara at 2. I mean, who am I not looking at here? Let me break the damn list out. So right now, yeah. Not Barkley, though. So, I mean, you got Elliott, Kamara, and Barkley. These are your three safe guys. And then with McCaffrey and Gurley and Gordon all kind of got a few question marks. And then you got Connor. He's got a few question marks. Then you got David Johnson, their shitty ass offense. And you got Bell. So, I mean, for me, I can see putting him anywhere from number 4 to number 8, really, just depending on if you feel something a little better about one of them other guys or not. I think he's a top 10 pick all day now, though. Don't see any way around it. That's what we got here. And as far as the Raiders, man, picking up Marcus Joyner, I kind of like that. I don't know why we paid so much for Trent Brown, which he's a good left tackle. One thing somebody told me yesterday though is that Pro Football Focus had him ranked as like the 31st or 32nd tackle. That really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, considering that. I mean, Tom Brady, I don't remember him getting sacked a whole lot last year, and Sonny Michel, they were running the ball to the left just fine all year. So I don't see why he's ranked so low. I think he'll be fine, but I don't know if we had to pay that much. We drafted 2 rookie tackles last year early, and then we picked him up. So more than likely, that's just more of like a teaching move, get him, teach him up like that. Earl Thomas with the Ravens. I like Earl Thomas. He's a Hall of Famer. I just don't know how much he's got left. He can't stay healthy. He's getting old. Frank Gore to the Bills. That one was funny. 2 million for Frank Gore. This guy's out here. He's going to be, what is he, top 10 in rushing yards all time? He's got to be getting close to it. He's just out here churning up stats for 2 million a year. Just, he don't really care. He's out here 35 years old. Just give me another 2 million. We'll go again. Come on, let's go. Can't beat a guy like that. I think it can be real exciting for fantasy purposes, but fuck, man, it's a good football player. It's a good team player. It's a good guy to have on your team. Surprised at the Patriots, they never picked him up after all these years of him just being such a damn solid guy to have. Other guys that kind of lower down for me a little bit here. Well, I'm not for sure. Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones, what do y'all think about them? Because, man, they're making a lot of little moves over there. And, Stafford likes to hit the slot. And they picked up Amendola. Danny Amendola. He's a good slot guy. And they picked up Jesse James, a tight end. So, I don't know. It's kind of like a Marvin Jones and Galladay. They might have to lower them guys down just a touch. What y'all thinking? Anybody there? Yeah. Hang out for a few more minutes, see if anybody pops in. If not, I'll probably go ahead and shut her down. Tyrell Williams, where'd he go? Where'd you go, Tyrell? This computer's lagging, boy. Oh, looks like Tyrell's coming to the Raiders. Old Shefty says 34 minutes ago. Adam Schefter, former Chargers wide receiver Tyrell Williams, intends to sign with the Oakland Raiders per source. I'm down with that. He ain't bad. I'm down with that. So, yeah, we're looking at, we got Antonio Brown. We re-signed Jonathan Hankins. We signed Trent Brown. We signed LaMarcus Joyner. We signed Tyrell Williams. And then we got pick 4, pick 24, pick 27, pick 35. Where's all them, where's all the haters that said, why'd you get rid of Mac? Why'd you get rid of Mac and Cooper? Blah, blah, blah. Starting to make sense now, ain't it, boys? Starting to add up now, ain't it? We're going to be all right. Tyrell Williams 6'4". Damn, I didn't realize that. I thought he was about 6'1", 6'2". I didn't think he was 6'4". So yeah, the Ravens got Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram. The Raiders got Williams. Patriots, what did they do? They signed Jason McCourty. Colts signed that Pierre Desir. Redskins cut Zach Brown, huh? I seen they talking about cutting Zach Brown and maybe trading Mason Foster. I don't see why they want to get rid of both of their linebackers. Don't make sense to me. What's the deal on this Tyrell Williams? I'm down with it, man. He's good. The thing is with Derek Carr, man, people are just down at him. For his career, he averages over 2 touchdowns per interception, and that's pretty hard to do. He's averaging like 66, 68% completion percentage for his career. He had 68.9% completion percentage last year. I mean, he completes a lot of passes. He was top 5 in the league last year in completion percentage. He's scared to take a deep shot. He just likes to throw the short pass, and We need guys that are good at yards after the catch, and that's what we're getting. How many times you seen Big Ben just drop back and throw it out to AB, and then AB takes a step back, catches it, makes that move. You know, he can do that same thing with us. We need good yards after the catch guy. Jordy Nelson, he's got good hands, he's a vet, but he's not a guy that's going to catch the ball and just fucking make a move, make somebody miss, take it to the house. He's not going to do that. Tyrell Williams and AB, they can do shit like that. And I think the thing is that with these rookies, all these picks we got coming in, I think we're going to make a move here on maybe Metcalf or something, or Harry. But I really like, I like the running back talent coming out. And just makes me happy that we haven't sit here and just went and paid for Bell or anything. I like Bell, but the thing is that there's a lot of rookie running backs I like, and by us not going out getting Bell or Ingram or one of these guys, or Latavius Murray backs, he was always solid for us. That means we're going to draft some running backs here. So I mean, I don't know. You got Josh Jacobs and David Montgomery, and Devin Singletary, and Benny Snell, uh, Darrell Henderson, Bryce Love, Damian Harris. I don't know. The list on these rookie running backs goes on for days. We could come in at the end of the first round, and if we could probably come in with them picks at the end of the first round and get like Harry, we get N'Keal Harry, we could get one of them running backs, and get Noah Fant. We could fucking pound them right there. Man, that'd be nice. Anybody there? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Looks like I've been on about 20, 30 minutes. Ain't nobody popped in. Ain't nobody said hi. So I just said I'd be here, so I showed up. Maybe next time somebody pop in next time. Anybody there? One last try. What's this here? Some notable uncommitted free agents. Yeah, we gotta do something with Jared Cook. What's the news on this Tevin Coleman? You seen anything on Tevin Coleman yet? I'll try to zoom this fucking thing in. Let me see. That ain't bad. That's Odell Beckham and Baker Mayfield, though, man. You know what this is going to do? Is it's going to make in fantasy football, people's going to start taking Baker as like, I had him ranked as the sixth or seventh quarterback. If you go look at my top 100 rankings, I ranked Russell Wilson at number 71 and number 75 for some reason, and I had Baker right in the middle. So depending on which Russell Wilson I took off my list, he was either the sixth or the seventh overall. But now I could see him going up to the fifth. I can't really go any higher than fifth, I wouldn't think. Because, you still got Mahomes and Andrew Luck, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, in whichever order you want to slot those guys in. And then after that, in my eyes, you'd be looking at Matt Ryan and Drew Brees and Baker Mayfield. So I think he's going to go up way high. But I do think Odell's a hell of a player, and I think he's going to be a good pick. But the thing is, I think that's going to open it up for Joku and Landry a little bit in there. It's just hard for me. I don't know. I don't know, man. How much are we going to expect out of the young kid? They got a hell of a team, though. More than likely, there's not going to be 50 touchdowns, 50-something touchdowns out there going around like it was in Kansas City last year, though. So, you're looking at Chubb and Hunt and Duke Johnson, whatever's going on there. A lot of people, a lot of mouths to feed there. It's gonna be a lot of disappointment if you ain't careful on that team from one week to the next. Inconsistent ups and downs. Probably the guy would be the quarterback, but with all them options, everything looks good. One of them guys could just fall off the face of the earth and you just be like, damn, like Landry or Njoku, or one of them guys could just get nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Try to shut this down. Anybody popping in or nothing? I'll try it. I'll try again later on. We'll see if we can make it happen next time.